Hey y'all, it's me again. I'm back. I'm gonna start my video off the same way I always do. Girls, guess what? Get your tatas, your boobs, your breasts, whatever you call them, your melons, whatever you call them, get them checked. Just because October is over does not mean I was going to stop spreading the breast cancer awareness about, getting the importance of mammograms and getting your girls checked. Hey, y'all get them checked. Early detection is key. Always, always, always stress early detection is key. How y'all doing? It's the holiday time. Thanksgiving. Yay! Who's all cooking? Yes, I have to cook. But I know y'all not here to talk about Thanksgiving. Y'all here to hear about another life update. Um, if you just tuning in, you need the backstory of tune into my YouTube channel, and you can get the backstory of how I found out I had breast cancer and my journey thus far. In today's video, I want to talk about the emotional side of it and give you guys an update on what's been going on since my last video. Um, so I touched on the emotional side of everything, but a little bit in my last videos, but I wanted to elaborate on it because I had a lot of people ask me like, how do I handle it? Did it affect me emotionally, mentally? Do I have good days and I have bad days? Yes, it affected me emotionally, mentally. All the answer to all those questions are yes. Now when it first happened, of course I had all the initial emotions of finding out I have cancer, period. So that was the emotional roller coaster of his own. Um, Again, in my earlier videos, I touched on it and I said, I know I explained how I went through the question stage of why me and um, why does that have to happen and what's going, what do my husband think, what do my kids think, what do my family gonna think. Um, Now that the surgery is done, well, now that I've had the mastectomy, I have days to where I don't like the way I look, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel as confident and as sexy as I did before. Nothing's different, but at the same, I mean, a lot's different, but my confidence level was here. Now maybe it's here. Um, some days I look at myself and I don't like the way what I see. On those days is the days that I feel down and sad and I still question why me? Why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to be the one, you know, to be a testimony? Which I mean, being a testimony is not a bad thing, but I have to admit that it do affects me sometimes. Like I'll put on a shirt and I don't like the way it looks, or I put on a certain outfit now and it doesn't fit like it did before. But you're completely transparent. The time I was out, I did gain like 10 to 12 pounds, so that does not help. That didn't help at all. So now I'm seeing the weight gain. My boobs, my breasts are not sitting like they're supposed to. I look weird when I'm undressed and all that. On some days I do I do feel sad. I'm not necessarily sure what I'm supposed to do with those emotions, but I try not to dwell on it. I try to like do stuff that gonna lift my spirit, like maybe talk to my husband or I'll, play with the kids and I'll just be like, look, girl, you gotta shake back. You gotta shake back. Um, there's also days when I really question if, you know, if my husband looks at me different, or if I'm still attractive to him, meaning that I only have temporarily I only have one boob. Um, yeah, I worry about that because in the same sense, I still want to, have my sex appeal, and I still want to be sexy for him. And he does a good job of telling me no, it's never that, and he doesn't make me feel like I'm not attractive, or he don't think that I'm sexy. He does a good job of lifting me up when I'm down. Um, I don't know if this. I'm guessing this is normal feelings. I'm guessing, all most women who have to have this done, who have to have a mastectomy, who go through breast cancer, probably have these same exact feelings. And I want to again, I want to be completely transparent. I overall have my good days, and it doesn't affect me, and I'm happy, and I, I don't really think about it. But again, I do have those days where it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't feel sexy. I don't feel cute. This is not sexy. I only have one breast. Just look at it. And I do look at myself in the mirror. And it's weird. It's weird. But it's only temporary. And I have to keep reminding myself it's only temporary, it's only temporary, it's only temporary. And it could be worse, it could be worse, it could be worse. Um, but it do gets to me sometime. Not all the time, but it does get to me sometime. I had somebody say, somebody say, oh, you don't look like you. It doesn't look weird to them. And it probably doesn't look weird. My proportions probably doesn't look weird to a lot of people. But I guess because I'm going through it, I notice it more. Um, I do I do have the fear, which they say is really not a big chance, but I do have the fear in the future developing it in the left breast, with which they didn't detect any this time, but I do. There's still that fear in the back of my mind, like maybe, like, oh my God, in the future, what if I have to go through this again? Or I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my fear is that now that I've had one type of cancer, that I'm susceptible to getting different kind of cancers. I know that's not how it works, but that is my fear. Um, and I have no reason to fear that, but again, I like to be transparent, and I like y'all to know what's on my mind. And I do have those fears. Um, again, I try not to dwell in it, and I try not to think about it as much, because overall, y'all, I'm extremely blessed. I'm extremely blessed for once that they was able to get all the cancer. I'm extremely blessed that I didn't have to go through chemo or radiation. I'm extremely blessed because I had my support system was A1. I never or wanted want for anything. Like anything I needed, I asked for, and I needed to talk. Anything I needed, they were there. I'm extremely blessed. I'm blessed to be able to share my story with so many of y'all who've come to me and said, I'm going to get my mammogram. Um, I've had some people say they had it done. I have some people who said they had their mammogram and they had to go back for through the process. I had some say that they were deathly terrified of going, and after watching my story, they decided to go. That that motivates me so much, and that make me so happy that I decided to share all this with y'all. Like, people who know me know the joy side, the happy deed, the I'm not the party girl, but I'm the life, not the life of the party, but I like to have fun. I like to enjoy my. A lot of people didn't really get to see that side of me until I went on this journey. Um, Somebody asked, the question was like, um did how did my friends support me, or how did some friends not support me? Yo, my friends, my friends called and checked on me. They asked me that I needed anything. They were extremely supportive. Even the people who, like, I wasn't that close with, like classmates, like everybody was extremely supportive. Um a lot of people who didn't know, they reached out and they sent words of encouragement after they found out. I mean, it wasn't a secret to begin with, but again, um, another question I got was, how did the family members that I didn't tell, how did they feel about finding out via social media? That was not my intent. Like, to a lot of people, some family and friends were upset, and some was like, "Oh, I get it. Like, no, you wasn't obligated to tell us, but you could have called us and told us." I apologize for that, but again, the people that was most important to me, if that makes sense. Not that they wasn't important, but like my husband, my mom, my siblings, they were a little bit more important for me to tell. And then I didn't know that I would need to tell certain people, like they felt obligated that I needed to tell them. But again, I apologize, y'all. And if I offended y'all or hurt y'all feelings, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. I love y'all. Um, I think that's pretty much all the questions that I got. But guess what? I do have some good news. Guess what? I went for my last tissue fill today. And guess what I find out? I don't have to get any more fills, and I have my second surgery day. So I'll be getting my implants in January. My appointment went well today. He said my skin is expanded the more it expanded as much as it's gonna go. Like, my skin is not gonna expand anymore without damaging the area he needs to place the implant. So guess what? I'm getting my new girls in January 2025. I'll have new boobs. So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, I'll be going from a double D. I think I was a double D or a D. I'll be going down to about a C cup, which for me, that's awesome. What am I excited about? I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be excited about not having to wear a bra, and all my girls know what I mean. know what I mean. Um, but I'm like super, super duper excited. My doctor, my plastic surgeon, throughout this whole journey, he was freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Like, I couldn't ask for a better surgeon. He made sure I was comfortable with everything. He made sure I knew what he was doing from start to finish. He went over the next surgery with me. He explained everything. My last tissue fill, he filled it a little bit, and he told me wait 2 weeks to see if the skin was going to soften up and today I hadn't softened up. He was like, that's it. We're gonna go ahead on and get you on the books. Um, but as far as everything else, I am doing good. The kids are doing good. I'm back in the gym. I'm back trying to get back to me. So I'm back trying to lose them 12 pounds, y'all. Because listen, your girl is not happy about them 12 pounds. I am not happy. I am not a happy camper about them 12 pounds. But I'm back in the gym. I'm starting a high protein diet. Um, I'm just trying to get back to this, the swing of things. Even though I'll be out again for about 2 weeks in January, I'm still all worth it. So my downtime for my implant surgery will be 2 weeks. It's outpatient. I'll be able to have it done, come home. Restrictions for 2 weeks, and if all that goes well, after 2 weeks, I'll be all healed up and ready for 2025. I'll be ready for 2025, y'all. I'm already ready for 2025. But, yep. I think that's all the life update I got for y'all. Do y'all have any questions? Because I always say y'all could drop questions, but, y'all don't be commenting on y'all. I'm lying. Y'all do be sending me messages, but y'all gotta comment on my YouTube channel. Y'all like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see y'all be watching my videos, but y'all gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe. Didi Harv. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Like, subscribe. And again, I'm an open book. If anybody have some questions they don't feel like they want to just talk directly to me or ask a specific question, my inbox is open. You can always message me. You can comment. I am an open book when it comes to all this. I don't go back until my breast doctor. I go back to my breast doctor in January also. And she'll just the breast specialist, excuse me. She'll just check to make sure everything is still going right. But this journey is almost complete for me. But even though it's almost complete for me, I will never, ever stop advocating and spreading awareness for breast cancer. I will never stop, meaning having my own personal experience. I want to help who I can help. And if I can help by sharing my journey from start to finish, I will. But again, I think that's about it, y'all. I'm about to go. It's Friday night, so I'm about to go relax and maybe have me a little drink. But again, y'all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, like and subscribe on my YouTube. And I'll catch y'all in the next life update. Bye.